So today we're gonna be heading out to the gym, hitting some back and legs. It's a beautiful day out. Winter's been not too bad. It's a little chilly, but looking forward to it. I know that this is a pretty hard workout, like intense, but I don't know. I find that as something that's pretty fun, and I like a challenge too. You know, I don't want anything to be too easy. What I've currently been doing, I have two different pre-workouts. That was awkward. Anyways, there's this one, and okay, be honest, when I first saw this one, I saw it on TikTok Shop, and I was like, what does this cover? Like, I don't understand. There's some sort of story or lore here. I don't know. But then I was looking at, like, okay, what are some of the best pre-workouts on the market right now for the price, for the value? And this one was one of the best. Back shots by Echo Vision, and I've been having it for a while, and it's really good. It has really good amount of beta alanine, L-citrulline, taurine, L-theanine, caffeine, obviously everything you see in a normal pre-workout, but it has that tingle, that kind of buzz, gets you going. I really like that. And then I've had this for about 2 months, Santa Cruz Paleo pre-workout. All natural ingredients. It tastes like it. That's what I'm gonna say. This is the pineapple flavor. I don't know if the other flavors are better. It's not bad, but the first time I had it, it wasn't what I was expecting. I was like, oh, this is kind of bad. But now I know it's like, it's very watery, kind of sour, which for pineapple doesn't really work the best, but it has everything you really want. I take my creatine with during my workout, so that's not something I really look for. But yeah, it doesn't have as much ingredients as this one. So what I do is, like, okay, when I want a more stimulated, go crazy workout, I'm gonna do this one, which is what we're doing today. And when I'm like, okay, well, I don't want as much caffeine, because I think this one has 150 milligrams of caffeine. Meanwhile, this one I know has a lot. 150 as well, but 300. Plus there's other stuff in here too, like caffeine anhydrous and dicaffeine malate. So there's a little more in here, but because I don't know, I like to have coffee and diet pop throughout my day, so I also don't like to go over 400 milligrams, because if you go over that, that's like more than what's recommended, and you're risking something bad to happen with your heart. And even though I'm young, I don't want to put my heart in danger at all, so not something I want to worry about. Cool. So yeah, today we're taking that back shots one, feeling a little more energetic. We need to get a little more into it. So yeah, it's a bit of a drive for the gym I go to, but I don't mind it, because I really love this gym I go to. It's a little more, it's private. It's a private gym, which is really cool. It's more of a bodybuilding style of gym, which is really cool, because that's my goals. That's the aesthetics I want. The new gyms with all the fancy equipment and everything's like super clean, I don't really love that look. I can appreciate it, you know, but something about just those old dumbbells clanking together and the iron cast plates that feel heavier than the rubber ones, it's just, there's something different about it, and it's something that I really like. Plus it's ran by this guy who's a former IFBB pro, and the vibe in there is really good too. Because another thing is, like, obviously if you don't go to the gym right now, or you're not in shape, and you obviously don't have the goal of being a bodybuilder, more than likely, any regular gym is fine. Like 24-hour fitness, Planet Fitness even, EOS Fitness, whatever, that'll work completely fine. That's the best budget option. But you also have to think about, eventually as you go on, if you're more of an experienced lifter, or someone who just, you know, fitness is a big part of your life, you want to take it a little more seriously, your environment really plays a part in that. Because if you're around a bunch of people who cycle out very often, you see new people every 2 months, and then those same people are gone after another month or two. It's not really the best for you. But the environment is different, because I was going to just a regular gym for the first couple of years when I started lifting, because 2018 until 2022 So about 4 years, I went to just the same gym, commercial gym, very standard. A lot of high school kids, a lot of older people. And that was fine. You know, like, I was in high school for some of that time, so it made sense. But then I grew up and I was like, I don't want to be around all these high school kids. Like, obviously, like, I'm glad everyone is in the gym. I'm glad that anybody's in the gym at all. That I'm very excited for. But it's just the environment is a lot different. And then when I moved to San Diego, I started going to Boulevard Fitness, which was in, where was that? It was in North Park. And that was cool. It was very grungy. It was almost dirty. Sometimes it was a little bit too dirty for my liking, but it gave me my first taste of that vibe. And I was like, oh, okay, this is some raw ass shit. Like, there's some heavy plates here. There's some big motherfuckers in here who like are hella tatted and stuff, and that's like the common there. You know, that's like that's cool. And that made me want to work even harder. And then when I went to the gym in Pacific Beach in San Diego, that was really cool too, because crazy good machines, crazy good environment, heavy ass weights, old school style, big people in there. There was like, on the daily, I'd be seeing IFBB pro bodybuilders, like big dudes, and it's like, okay, that's cool. That's the motivation to be like, I can't just slack off right now. I really got to push my workout hard and make sure I'm doing good with all that. But yeah, I'm gonna have this pre-workout, gonna hit this long drive and jam out to some music. I'm excited for this. This lift's gonna be good. But yeah, it's Christmas season. Comment down below what you're doing for Christmas. Are you going on vacation? Are you going to see family? Are you just hanging around, chilling by yourself? What's that gonna be for you? But we'll see you guys at the gym.
You gotta pick and choose your battles. Right? Yeah. So true. You show me long-term goals. And you know the
This is the part we talk about blood, sweat, and tears. Going all out on this, and then next set I have is 8 with a 90-pound dumbbell, but my hands started bleeding, so we got some blood, some dirt, blood, sweat, and tears on legs and back day. All right, so we got the 90. We're gonna be doing 8 reps each leg, and then as soon as I'm done with the 8 on one side, I'm just doing a body weight drop set, so as many as I can with body weight, and then take a little 30 seconds and do the other side. It's about to be crazy, but let's go. He's just late. He's just late. Come on. Come on. And that's going to failure. Legs are definitely going to grow after that one. All right, so lift is done. I give it like a 9 out of 10 on difficulty. Those hyper extensions at the end, those things are brutal. I wasn't using any weight. It was just 20 reps, going low, getting a good stretch, and then coming up and then squeezing in the lower back. It burns so bad, but it's so good. That's what gets that like Christmas tree effect in the back. Or if you are older and your mobility is kind of limited, doing those will make your lower back a lot stronger. So when you have to, like literally anything, bend over, sit down to get into the car, pick something up off the floor, sit down, literally like anything, it makes that so much stronger. So that's definitely something that's really important. I recommend you do if you have low mobility or it kind of hurts to do that, or you have lower back pain often. But yeah, what I got here is some natural sunlight and then chicken and rice, the iconic. No, I was kidding. But it's good to know. I do like rice compared to everything else because it is a complex carbohydrate, so it takes longer to break down. Keeps you more full. And then chicken is obviously just the greatest source of lean protein besides maybe turkey, you know. But overall good lift. Legs and back, not everyone usually does that together, but I like it because it's more hamstring and glute focused, so more like the back part of the legs. When you train that, like when I was doing Romanian deadlifts, which were the dumbbells on my knees going down, my lower back was being trained, so I'm like, might as well throw back in there as well. So we hit the lats, we hit the traps in the beginning, and then at the end we just pretty much smoked the lower back and then got blood and really worked the legs. So good lift, definitely recommend it. So what I'm gonna do now is eat this chicken and rice, and then I'm gonna go to Panera Bread. That's what I've been doing for a while, because yeah, this cool thing for like $3 a month. You can go and get a free drink, large size, every 2 hours, unlimited refills. And I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like, I think it's $3, pretty sure. But like, that's crazy. You go to Starbucks and get a $6 drink, and you do that multiple times over and over. And like, when I did do that in the past, I found myself getting 2 drinks, maybe 3 if I'm really wired or whatever. But it's like just free refills. It's coffee, soda. It's awesome. Do some client check-ins, make some posts for the day, but pretty much my lifestyle. And I'm gonna do my in-person personal training at 3 today, so sweet. But yeah, bro, this is a life. I love it. I love being able to train pretty much whatever I want. I prefer to do it in the morning. And then helping people do the same and get crazy results out of it. Like my clients, when they share the wins, like that's awesome. Like that's what really makes my days. When people are like, oh, I feel better, lost 20 pounds. To feel better and like less stress is like one of the biggest pros of the entire thing. Which is really cool to hear that, because that's like a life changer. Because yeah, it's cool to look better or have a six pack. When you feel better on a daily basis, that's mind blowing. That's really crazy. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and peace.